everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I will be doing a hygiene video for you guys. Most of you guys requested to find out what personal hygiene stuff I do. I just wanted to share some products that I've been using, especially now that I traveled here to California. Pretty much all the products I will be showing you, they're probably travel size because of that reason. Otherwise, at home I usually use these products in full-size versions. Start with the girly products, and probably this is a little TMI, too much information. Of course, I have to share with you guys what I use for as a personal hygiene wash, and I have been using this product, which is Vagisil. It maintains a healthy pH, and I know a lot of people have different talks about this, talking about, well, this is not that great, but it works for me and I really like the way it works out. I also sometimes use Lamisol. I'm here in California, I don't have it with me. That one's really minty and it just feels refreshing down there. This is what I use for the most part. Now, this is another TMI product, and I pretty much love these for when I have my menstrual cycle. I love using the Tampax pocket pearls. These I like because they're very smooth to put the application inside. The Tampax pocket pearls, I really love them because they're very good to insert and they're very thin, so they don't bother you when you're inserting them. And I'm not the type of person that likes to use pads. I don't know why. I just feel like I have a pamper down there, and that's disgusting to me to have something wet down there. I don't know. I've always, since very young, I've been using Tampax for that reason. I really love this, and I do recommend them because they're very easy just to click, and just it inserts right inside and it don't bother you. Also absorbs everything, and you don't really have to like constantly be changing all the time, but this is pretty good. For another personal hygiene, for the underarms, I use the Secret pH Balance Shower Fresh deodorant. I really like this one because it works for me, but this is pretty good to keep you staying fresh the whole entire day and you don't really perspire. And yeah, so this is a solid bar, but it's an invisible solid bar, so it doesn't really stain your clothes, and I don't know, I really enjoyed this one. All right, for shampoo, a lot of people ask me, oh my god, your hair is really shiny, what products do you use? Can you please share the products you use? Honestly, I have very thin, fragile hair, so I have to buy products that are sulfate free and not have too many harsh chemicals. And shampoos nowadays, if you use like regular like herbal essence or regular shampoo, if you really look in the back of the ingredients, they have a lot of parabens and sulfate and all that junk that you're not really supposed to put in your hair. Of course, the manufacturers don't share that with you guys. This is something that you have to do research and learn on your own. So I've done my research. I don't use shampoos that have sulfate or parabens or alcohol. I really try to go for the best, and it's pretty expensive to shop for hair things. Trust me, it's worth it, because when it comes to your own body, you want to have good things, right? I shop for the Carol's Daughter shampoo and conditioner. Guys, this stuff right here is amazing. It leaves your hair very soft, very manageable, and it leaves your hair feeling very silky and shiny. I've enjoyed these products. I use the sulfate-free shampoo for damaged, fragile hair. My hair is not really damaged, but I have fragile hair, so that's the reason why I get this one. It just works for me because it is an anti-freeze shampoo as well. It's good for my hair. Trust me, even though I have thin hair, you will see those little frizzies on the top of it. So this is no sulfate, no parabens, no petroleum, no mineral oil, and no artificial colors or scents. This is pretty amazing. This is pretty much like $12 each. For the shampoo is $12 and the conditioner is $12. Anyway, so I got the sulfate free shampoo, and I also got the fortifying conditioner. This as well has no parabens, no artificial stuff in it. This is also, it restores strength, it prevents damage, and it smooths away frizzy hair. So this is my secret weapon, guys. You've been asking me what products I've used for my hair. This right here is amazing, as well as the hair mask. And I do have the hair mask, but I don't have it at the moment. But I do the milk hair mask, and it's also by Carol's Daughter, and is amazing. Definitely get that. It's pretty expensive for the hair mask. It's like 20 something dollars. It's worth it. Okay, for those days that you don't want to wash your hair, but you want to have it smelling good and you want to have it looking fresh, like if you washed it, I usually use the Toni and Guy Cleanse Dry Shampoo. I like this one because It has a very pleasant smell, like if you just washed your hair. It does kind of leave like a little white cast, but trust me, no, when you actually work it into your hair and you brush your hair, the white cast disappears. This is amazing, just to give you that nice bouncy look in your hair, and it takes away all the oils. It just gives you a nice freshness, smell, and scent to your hair. And let me tell you guys, there's nothing better than having your hair smelling good, especially when you're around your husband, your man, and he's like, wow, your hair smells delicious. What is it that you're wearing? As a girl needs to always have good personal hygiene, and a girl needs to smell good even when it comes to the hair. I definitely recommend products like this. So this is a Toni and Guy Cleanse Dry Shampoo. For personal hygiene, of course, another thing that a girl must do to make sure that she smells good is brush her teeth. I recommend the Crest Complete Whitening Scope. I've been using this for years. I am not sponsored with them. I personally love this one because it doesn't have like little particles. The Crest, and I believe is the blue one, that is the Pro Enamel or something like that. That one has like little blue dots. When you brush your teeth with that, those little blue dots, they stay stuck in your teeth. And when you go to the dentist and you get like a cleanup, dentists start scraping your teeth, they see those little blue dots, and those things could get rotten in your teeth. So definitely don't get the 7-day one. It has like little dots, and if you leave it for a long time, what happens is it starts getting encrusted into your gums. Trust me, you start building decay in your teeth. The next thing I will be talking about in personal hygiene is shaving, girls. And I'm just the type of person that I don't like hair. Hair to me is disgusting. I don't like hair down there. I don't like hair in my legs. I don't like hair in my underarms. So I always make sure that I shave. That's a good thing to do when you want good hygiene, especially when you're around your man. I'm pretty sure men don't like the feeling of hair. I mean, think about it. They're men and they have hair. Why would they want a girl to have hair? For shaving stuff, I personally use the Gillette Venus, the shaver. And I also use the foaming gel to shave. I use that as well to shave my legs, to shave wherever you need to shave, especially underarms, because you don't want them underarms with hairs, you know. So now I'm gonna move on to the face. Face is very important as well when for your personal hygiene. You need to make sure that you wash your face. I use my Clarisonic, comes like this, and I use this to make sure I get into the deep crevices of my skin with this. I also use the Soy Face Cleanser by Fresh. So I put a little bit of this right there, and that's how I clean my face. After I clean my face, I usually apply the Rose Face Mask. It's by Fresh as well. I have everything travel size because I'm traveling right now. I also use the Intensive C Radiance Peel by Murad. I actually have all the Murad collection here. I have the Intensive Peel. I also have the Daily Moisturizer. I think Murad products are amazing for the face, especially when you're going through a hormonal breakout. Definitely recommend this. It's a little bit pricey, definitely worth it for the face. Like, trust me, I am a skin junkie. That's why I believe I have very good skin. I really invest in skin products. I think it's important to invest in your skin to make sure that you keep it well and hydrated, and make sure you put intensive creams to make sure you prevent it from having wrinkles. If I don't want to do the Clarisonic, I use the Clean and Clear Morning Burst Facial Scrub. Like I said, I have this right now in a travel size. This is a product I normally use when I don't want to deep cleanse my face with the Clarisonic. I use this and I scrub it into my face, and it deeply penetrates into the skin and it cleans my face really good, and it leaves it feeling fresh. Definitely recommend the Clean and Clear Morning Burst Facial Scrub. I think doing facial masks are very good for your skin as well, because it deep cleans your skin and it takes out all the junk you may have in your face. For mask, I use the Purifying 2-in-1 Charcoal Mask. I have it in a travel size because I'm in California, but this is by Derma-E. I really love this one to apply it, and trust me, you look like a ghost after you apply it. Take out all the dirt and toxins, and it does exfoliate your skin very well. I definitely recommend the Derma Purifying 2-in-1 Charcoal Mask. I want to share with you guys, it's pretty pricey but very good for the skin. It is called the So Phyto Pro. So this is what it looks like. This helps to remove dirt, impurities on your face. This is a pure cleanser, and this helps to remove your makeup and all the impurities and all the dirts in your face. I have the travel size, like I said, because you can't take all of this stuff when you're traveling, so you have to make sure it has to be underneath 3 ounces. So this is a daily cleanser. Then I also use the moisturizer. So the moisturizer is a great application as well for your face. It moisturizes your skin and it makes it look nice and healthy. And this is also great to apply it on before makeup. I also have the pure antioxidant serum. I really love this stuff because it has a lot of vitamin C. Vitamin C is great for your skin. It helps keep you young, and it definitely prevents from you getting any wrinkles on your face, and it will give you a more youthful looking appearance. And I definitely agree that this product does that because I've been using this for a long time. Can't stand by this product and say that it is amazing for your skin. I just wanted to quickly share these 3 products with you guys just in case you're looking for a good skin regimen. I definitely recommend this. This is pretty much everything for my personal hygiene and the stuff that I use after I take a shower, when I'm in the shower. This is pretty much everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to share this video with other people by giving it a thumbs. Also, don't forget to follow me on my Snapchat, BeautyByDamaris with a 5. That way we can communicate there. That's pretty much everything for my personal hygiene, and I look forward to seeing you guys on my next video. Mwah.